Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purposes only. You're very welcome to follow any of our signals as long as it is on your own risk. And please try to follow us on SIM. We're not responsible for your trade. For the ones that just joined us, we just hit the targets on all directions. And this is, if we look at the market analyzer, the one on the left corner, the market analyzer is connected to the blue charts. And this is the automated swing trading. As an example, you get the new signal here on the first column, on the left upper corner. And then it gives you the system buy or sell direction. It gives you the price, 31.45. It was the entry price. Target 31.60, and then target hit. And the market analyzer is based on one contract. We nailed 79 ticks. The second example, NASDAQ, we had, and this 80 ticks based on the last entry signal, not the whole day. NASDAQ buy at 8432, target 8470.25, target hit, and here is the NASDAQ. Here is your entry. Here is your fib trailing stop and target hit right at the target, and based on one contract hit 203 ticks. Total of ticks from the last entry signal is 819 ticks in the profit from the last entry signal. We are using the new ES for the and the DAX, but on the DAX with the scalper, we are using still this contract 1219 on the scalper, but we have added the new contract on the swing trading. The right corner is your scalping automated system, and those two market analyzer comes with a 4 different automated trade, ATM strategy, ATM full automated pullback re-entries. So there is a 4 different automated trade comes with the system. And as we see here on the scalping, we have a buy at 31.4475, target 31.66, nailed 86 ticks. NASDAQ as an example, buy at 8432, target 8491.25, nailed 200 ticks on the last entry signal, not the whole day, on the last entry signal. Total of the ticks from the last entry signal hit 1,000 ticks. Over 1,000 ticks based on the last entry signal. On the swing trading, we use the blue chart here for the swing trading, and they are already hit the target, all of them. For the scalper, the right corner here on the scalper, we use the white charts as you see here. This is the scalping system, and we use the white chart for the scalper. As you see here right now, NASDAQ is fixing to hit the target on the NASDAQ, and on the scalping nailed immediately over 200 ticks into those trades, and we already hit the targets on most of them. So now what we are doing, we are waiting on a new signal. Another things we are going to cover a different kind of automated trade. This is a different scalping system. It's not a signal. Also, none of those require optimization and pull. I mean, it is all based on the pullback re-entry. If we look at the CL with the B scalper, 1, 2, 3, and we are done 580, and it is done for today. If we take another instrument as an example, the A scalper already hit the daily target long time ago. Actually, it took a 3 trade, and it was done after 3-day trades, and then it was 750 target hit. And we have the YM also target hit 660, and immediately hit the target and nailed 660. And it could have taken much more today, but we have the scalper automated trade based on a $500 a day target. At the moment, we have crossed over 1,000 ticks into the profit based on the last entry signal. The market analyzer, the ES nailed 100 tick. Nasdaq hit 261 ticks based on the last entry. Russell 125, YM 256, 30-year Treasury bond 41 ticks, CL 59 ticks, DAX, the new contract 75. It's not due yet, but I like to start early on the DAX, and the gold 140 ticks. On the scalper, I'm still using the current contract on the DAX and nailed 174 ticks. On the scalper, 100 ticks on ES, Nasdaq 272 ticks, YM 268, and Russell is 177, and CL it is 58.99. So this is a really very good start today, and we will be there is no short trade at the moment, and now we are on December the 12th, and the whole year we've been teaching about the market, how to look at the market, and how to approach the market. We've been doing this every day for the last year on the YouTube and the year before. So I think we have covered everything teaching, and getting closer to the Christmas, we are going to slow down a little bit the broadcast on the YouTube because the closer we get, I mean, there's not much days left, but we're gonna a little bit calm down a little bit. We don't have to be every day on the YouTube until next year. But of course, we're not gonna cut it off completely. But it will be. You will be, when you log in, you will see when is the next live on a YouTube. That Monday is going to be for private traders, to our members only, Mondays. And then we next week will come on Tuesday. We skip Wednesday and we come on Thursday live. And I don't know about Friday. If we're not busy, we'll go live on Friday. I'm trying to see if we can pick up anything at the moment, and there is not much going on. We are waiting. We are done with the long trade, and now we are going to wait till we get a new signal, and then I'm not expecting the ES go above the 3181 level, and on the Nasdaq, we're not gonna cross the 43.75, and the YM we're not going to cross the 28.252 from now to 12 o'clock. I don't think so. From now to 12 o'clock, we're gonna be making a new breaks levels, and at the moment, whoever took those trades at 9:30, he is done trading, and for the ones missed this beautiful ride in the market, well, you gotta wait. And there is two options. You can wait till we get a short signal and generate a new trade. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and on the pullback re-entry, and I will try to help you on the pullback re-entry as much as I can. At the moment, if you want to go back and re-enter the market, it's going to be the re-entry somewhere around 64.75 or 65. This is the re-entry point long on that one here. On the Nasdaq, the re-entry point is long, of course. The re-entry point is 84.81, and the re-entry point on the YM is 28091. 28091. Those are your re-entry levels. If you want to go long, those are the genuine re-entry level, but there is no short whatsoever at the moment in the market. We will continue trying to see if there's any development now come in the next 10 minutes. I will be more than glad to highlight it. But, also I would like to show the Forex. Also, the Forex at the moment, we are on 159 pips into the profit with the Forex, and we are using just the basic Forex, and now we are 164 pips into the profit on the Forex. It is an amazing spike this morning at 9:30, and right now we have 1,200 ticks into the profit and 1395. We are crossing the 1,400 ticks on the scalper based on the last entry. Not the whole day, folks. Not the whole day. It's just based on the last entry. So at the moment, there is not much to do. I will stay into the quiet mood. And when we see a new, of course, when the scalper, they're going to react to the short trade before the swing trading. So when we start taking the short trades, we will be highlighting that for you. Even on the scalping mood, I would like you to see what's going on in the scalping. We have in extreme levels on the scalping, and we are already hit the target on the scalping, and we are done. Now we are waiting on a short trade. But there is really a very thick support. We have the first support on even on the scalping is 65.75. You need to reconsider as a re-entry. And the second one is 63.50, 60, and there is no way that ES is gonna go below the 31.53 from now to 12 o'clock. It is going to be, it needs some major news to spook the market. The market is extremely strong. And at the moment, the pullback re-entry on the scalping is 31.65.75. And so don't even think about reversing the market at the moment. For the reversal, guys, you can reverse the market somewhere around 31.8025, or the pullback re-entry at 31.6475, which come in almost like the scalper where you need to re-enter the market. So this is what we have at the moment, and we will be a little bit quiet, and when we see on the right area here, when we see the market analyzer, start taking short, because the scalper will start taking short before the swing trading. And I don't need to call the trade for you. For the ones that are new, what you need to do, you will look at the first column here. It says on it a new signal on the first column on the left corner, if you want to follow the swing trading. And if you wanted to follow the scalping automated trade, then you look at the first column right there, and then you will see there is a new signal pop out, and this is where you need to um, um, follow. When it says a new signal, is going to give you the direction, whether it's buy or sell, and it's going to give you the entry price to the tick, and it gives you the target to the tick. So this is very straightforward. I don't need to call a trade for you, and it is right in front of you. There is a little delay on the YouTube, a few seconds, depends on the YouTube connection. I have a very strong connection, but there is nothing we can do from our side. Sometimes I notice there is some few second delay on the YouTube, and this is totally out of our control. We use zero delay on the YouTube, but also, even when we are using a zero delay, sometimes the connections can give you a few seconds delay, and nothing we can do about it. And so that's how it is. We are sharing our signals, and there is nothing we can do from our side for those a few second delays from that. It is not from us, it's from YouTube. The connection comes to YouTube, and then YouTube broadcast. Sometimes there is a little delay, and sometimes there is none. I'll stay quiet for a while, and when I see the scalpers start taking a short, I will be highlighting that for you. You're very welcome, and we wish you the best for today when you are trading. Thank you. On the ES, don't let it fool you guys. This one here, what we have said 10 minutes ago, that I'm expecting the ES to come into 3181.50 right below this double resistance line. From now to 12 o'clock, that's what we said. Everything we say, you go back to the video. Because of this double resistance, we're not expecting that ES to go any farther or higher than that. But right now, the ES is coming to the re-entry point at 3172.75. It's right there. This is a re-entry point long, and it's going to be, at least for the next hour, is going to be between that level, 3172.75, all the way to the 3182.50. So it's a jam in that area here between the resistance line 3182.50, and this is the re-entry. If you look at this yellow number here, it is a re-entry point. The re-entry point is very high at the moment, 3172.50. So the market is gonna stay at least for the next half an hour in that area, not unless if there is some kind of breaking news or hard news spooking the market. It might drop to this level, 3166. So at the moment, there is nothing on the ES between the 72 all the way to the 82. This is where the ES is going to be playing for the next hour. On the NASDAQ, don't let it also fool you. The NASDAQ, this is a very hard support, and we have a re-entry point at 8509.25. And if the NASDAQ, this is very important, guys, on the NASDAQ, if the NASDAQ can break that level, the next re-entry point long is 8493.75. On the YM, the re-entry point again is 28133. This is where a re-entry long on that. So I don't know for the outsider, to most of our traders, I've been reading the message, they're all practically done for today. Some of them nailed a little over 1,200 and some of them 1,500. And some of them nailed much more. I don't want to talk about it. But to our members, most of them, they're practically done for today. But for the ones as the outsider, there are non-members. And if you missed the spike for today, this is your situation. It's a very tight situation. You have you have a re-entry point at 72 level. On the NASDAQ, you have a re-entry point as we speak right here, right now. And if it fell that line, then your re-entry point again is 8493.50. Long, re-entry long. For the YM, it is a re-entry point 28137. If this number here, if we look at this number, is 28178, this is a re-entry long. But if it fell from that number, then the re-entry number is 28139. So so we are. For the CL, this is the last from the scalper. We had the signal, as I said, keep following the signal. The signal, we fired the signal a couple minutes ago, 59.51, target 59.28. The Autotrade has already taken that trade. And if to our traders are using the scalper today, the estimation target is 59.28, but you can drag your target all the way to, if you want to, you can drag it to the 59.18. This is where and the YM is already, I know there is a re-entry point on the YM, so I'm not gonna mess with it. We missed on the YM. There is a re-entry point on the YM, so I'm not gonna extend it, because I know if this market drop from the swing trading to 28140, so that will be in line with so on the pullback, nailing on the scalper, couple $100, there is nothing wrong with that. But I understand this is not a short, but this is a scalping. So there is we missed the scalping. We missed by one tick to close the system from one trade to another. Re-estimate where is your target and where you need to enter and exit. So you don't have to deal with it. And as you see with the CL, it is very smart. If the market is trending, it does extend the target itself. So as what I said here, there is a pullback re-entry, so I'm not keen on the short trade the scalper took on the scalping. But what I do, I break even. So now you are on a free trade, and whatever happened, it happened. And now you are on a free trade. So this is the way you need to approach the market in December months, because things can change immediately and change in direction. So and the trailing stops are based on a fib line. It's not something you need to sit down and waste 6 months trying to optimize an auto trade. It is based on price level. Very simple. Very friendly use. You turn it on and off. That's it. So right now, this is playing dog and cat with the YM, because I know this is a re-entry point here at 28180, and if the YM dropped to the 8139, this is a re-entry long. So I'm not going to be messing too much with that trade on the YM. If the YM hit the target, is fine. Or if I want to, I can pick up the trailing stop and drag it a little bit farther and secure some of the profits. So this is, again, guys, we are using the new contracts on ES Nasdaq Dow Jones. We are using the 0320 contract. On the DAX, on the swing trading, I'm using the 0320. But on the scalper, I'm still using the current. On the DAX, I'm using the current contract. It's not over yet on the DAX. So I'm using the 1219 on the scalper. So if any of our members have a different reading than ours, then you need to pay attention what I have, which ones are the new contracts and which one are not. The DAX on the scalper, it is not it is at the current contract. With the swing trading, I already upgraded to the future contract. So I'm using 0320 on the DAX swing trading, and I'm using 1219. Okay, there is a new signal on the 30-year Treasury bond. We do not call the trade. You can follow those signals by yourself, and you can take it or leave it. It's up to you how you want to do it. And on the Russell, we had also a contract on the Russell, nailed 36 ticks on the scalping. And there we go. We have now on those two trades scalping, after we nailed the long trade, now you got around $600 on a couple entry. And now we have the ES also joined the short trade. As you see, the ES just fired a new signal, and this is a beautiful, absolutely, this is the way you can keep your eye on the trade, and you can manage your own trade and before you know it, you are done. And for the DAX, we are also $300 on the DAX, and we are with the Nasdaq. Is a bit slow today. The Nasdaq on the drop down, and we are around $50 on the Nasdaq. So right now we are already, even if you missed the big spike in the market today when we had long, the scalper already nailed the first. There's no room. The first short trade, and now we are in a break even here. And as you see, the YM has extended the target, and now it has become from scalping to swing trading automatically by itself if the market is trending. How many of you have an auto trade, can switch from scalping to swing trading while you are in a trade? So this is a very advanced auto trade. If the market is trending, it's going to expand the target. It's not the black box like what you have on your Ninja Trader. And there we go. That's why I kept the DAX on the current contract. And as we see here, you see how the YM extended those target and become from scalping, and because the market is trending. If the market is not trending, it would not change the target itself. And now if the market trending, the auto trade is gonna extend the target on behalf of you. You don't have to do anything, and it say, come on, give me more. You want to give more? Give me more. And for our traders, as I read from the Skype, they're all done for today. And there we go. We have the Nasdaq also closing. This is $800 on this one here, and the Nasdaq is about to close 320, 800 on the DAX, 400 on the ES, CL 480, 500, and YM it is $600. And this is a scalping, gentlemen. And there we go. We are already there we go. They're all on a break even. I love the DAX. It is beautiful, a beautiful trade on the DAX. And target is about to close on the Nasdaq, $380. This is not bad. And we have a new signal on the swing trade and sell, and we have on the YM sell, but we are done for today. And we have the Nasdaq is about to close, $1,000 on that trade, with the DAX 500 on the ES, 440, and YM 500, 640. And this is really amazing day today. And we are about to close. Look how it's extended the target itself. This is what is called advanced trading. And we are about to close the Nasdaq. The auto trade is about to close that trade. Oh, no, give it more. You see how the auto trade expanded the target and is going back and forth playing cats and dogs with the trade. And that is doing it by itself. The auto trade is doing that by itself. You know, so we don't have to use our feeling. I think all our feelings is burned out by now when we are trading. And there we go. A beautiful trade. And we are, I love that trade here on the DAX. I'm not giving up. Look at this. We missed on the Nasdaq. We missed on the Nasdaq. One tick on the Nasdaq didn't close, actually. And now we are about to... They're all done, Vito. I have pictures from all of you. All of you are done. Okay, we closed the Nasdaq. I didn't see the number, but we closed the Nasdaq. It's out of the way. We still have this one here. We still have this one. And it is beautiful. I'm very impressed with the YM. we are about to, also, guys, what you can do, you can go ahead and drag your trailing stop if you want to, and if the fibs gonna go to that area, they're gonna pick up wherever you left them. But you can increase or secure some of your profit, and if you want to, or you can leave it as is if you want to. So this is a really, really an auto trade. In the same time, the auto trade is expanding the target when the market is trending, and if the market pulled back a little bit, the trailing stop is trading like a human, and all what we have to do, manage it. And now we are about to close the ES, and as you see, the ES nailed around 600. And look at the YM, where we are. We missed the YM target by one tick. Let's see if we can close the, we are about to close the ES. And we are about, look, it's given more to the YM. Now we crossed over 1,000 on the DAX, and we are about to, we have 740 on the YM, 360 on the CL, 625 ES, over 1,000 euro on the, absolutely beautiful. I love it. So when the market spiked on the swing trading, when we started, we had over 1,200 ticks to the long side, and when the market started going short, the scalpers pick up the trade, and they made it just as much as the swing trading when the market spiked, and this is beautiful. We are about to close the second trade on the CL. Don't forget, those trailing stops are resistance line. So as you see, the CL, this is a resistance line. The trailing smart, it's very smart trailing stop. It's not a dummy trailing stop. I have not used a dummy trailing stop in many years. I don't personally like dummy trailing stops. I don't get it. Why you are in a hurry to get out of a trade when it's a winning trade? I don't get the idea. But I like to be the trailing stop on the technical side. As we see now, the YM, there is a $600 trade, and if the market did penetrate the first fib line, then that means there is no use to keep two trades. And now we are about to close one of those trades, and the second one, there we go, we closed the CL. We have given it enough time, and now we are about even to close, and we are about to close those trade here to the technical area if we want to secure some of our profit. And the ES, I'm gonna take it a couple ticks because this is a fib line, and as we see, the YM broke the first fib line. That means it's the end of it, and if there is more trend, we still have one, and if the market was not able to break that line, we still have one. We can go ahead and drag it all the way to the target. Or if this market close that trade, that means there is nothing left to the short side. So there we go. We are about to be done. We close one of the DAX and we close the second DAX. We are done with that trade. At the same time, the Russell pick up a trade long, and we're going to drag it down. And there we go. We have the, it's still just now the Russell give us a new signal. And it is the ES playing with that fib line. We are done with the CL. It's beautiful, enjoyable, and you don't feel nervous when you're trading. And we are done with the ES. And now the Russell is about to take a trade. We are about to hit the target on the Russell. There we go, beautiful. And YM ES already start taking a trade to the long side, and this is where the turbulence is gonna start developed. So it was a beautiful day, very nice day. On the way up, made tons of ticks, and on the way down, made tons of ticks as well. So now the market, if we look at the 1 minute, now we are getting into this. It's 10:53, 11 o'clock, and now it is. You remember, guys, what we have said, where is this ES is about to go? And this is where the ES about to go. And the gold is about to close position. Also, there we go. We're going to break even the gold. There we go. And YM is still climbing. And you just sit down, pick up those ticks. And when you see a bad trade come out, you close it immediately. You get rid of it. And there we go. We are on the second round. Beautiful. And what we are going to do with the gold, because now it start getting tight. And this is another 220. What I want to do, I want to break even on the YM as soon as possible, because we are getting tight. So now I'm more relaxed. We broke even. Look at this little thing. So just come in, hit the target, and very fast. And this one here, we are on a break even. We are on a free ride. And this one here, I'm going to interfere with those trades. I'm going to go ahead and make it a break even. When the trailing stops come into your break even, it's going to pick it up and move it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. That's what we have done. We made sure, like when I leave it somewhere and I forget it, the auto trade is going to go ahead and initiate it by itself. And we are about to close the Russell. We are about to close the YM. We made money on the way down. We made money on the way up. And at the beginning, we made a lot on the way up to start with. And there we go, the gold. And now is start the auto trade getting greedy for you and start expanding those target. And now it's not happy with the original target. Now start expanding it for you. On the DAX, you know how much we nailed down, and now it is the second round, and it is going up on the DAX. And let's see what we can do with the DAX. With the DAX, it's about to hit the target, and this is another 500. And the Nasdaq already hit the target. I didn't have even time to look at it. It just hit the target right on top of it. And this one here, the DAX, you have to be very fast with the DAX. There is no time to think, so we need to break even. And now we are more relaxed with it. And the gold, this one here is done. The ES, you see how it hit the target and the market did go down. It's finished. ES is done, and now we are on the Russell, and we are about to break even on the Russell. It's December months, a lot of volatility, so I go ahead and move it to the first, and there we go. Look at this YM come in right below the target, and I don't care. I'm securing my more profit on the first level, and then the gold is about to hit the target, and all of it. And now we are, is anything new? No, there is nothing new. Also is getting greedy on the gold, is extending the target. We are around 420 on the gold trade. And the DAX is 400. Will be nice if we can go above the 500. I secured some of the profit on the YM, and you made tons of money on the way up and on the way down, and now on the way up. I like to see the DAX hitting the target. Really, this is my favorite trades are the DAX. I like to see the DAX hitting target. Okay, and then okay, we are done with the Russell, and now we are dealing with let's see if the YM can do it. I'm gonna take those trades a little bit higher, secure some of it. You always have to give room for the market to go back and forth. And at the moment, we don't have any new trades. I'm gonna secure more profit on the gold. I'm gonna put it to, and then I'm gonna cash in on the YM. We are done with the DAX. I'm gonna make it a little bit tight because now we start getting into this chop business. I don't want to get into this chop business. And secure $300 on the gold, better than nothing. And secure a couple $100 on the YM, better than nothing. And then there we go. All our traders are done for today. Thank you. And we are closed on this one here. And we are closed on the YM. Folks, it's been a pleasure serving you today. We did a beautiful run on the long, over 1,000 tick. We did a beautiful run on the short, and then we made a beautiful run on the long trade, and that it was very good. And we were in and out from 9:30 to 11 o'clock, and we have made enough what the rest of the outsider can make in 1 week or in 1 month. So it's been a pleasure serving you. We are cutting down a little bit from now till New Year Eve on the YouTube. So it's going to be from day to day. I'm not sure if I will be live tomorrow or not, but you can log in and you will find out if there is a session tomorrow or not. If it's not Monday, it will be for members only, no outsider. And then for Tuesday, we will be back on the YouTube. But we will be cutting off Wednesdays from now till New Year Eve. And maybe Wednesday and Friday, depends how busy we are. I want to say thank you very much. God bless you all. Beautiful day. All of us are done. And I'm not sure about tomorrow, but I will try. Thank you very much, and God bless every one of you.